Okay, so today we are going to go over how to work around the issue of a VLOOKUP when we have more than one value that fits the criteria. So in this example, we have a salesperson, Bob Smith, from the Northeast region, and we want to find his sales revenue in our sales data tab. So we're going to go ahead and put this report together by first starting with our VLOOKUP. So equals VLOOKUP, you can click tab. Our lookup value is Bob Smith, comma, go to our other tab here. Salesperson is going to be our first column, and we're going to drag left to right, and Excel is going to count up. That's our second column, and our third column is where our returned value is. So we're going to stop dragging, comma, 3, which is the third column for our sales revenue, comma, false because we want an exact match, enter, and we get 48,000 approximately. And you might think, okay, great, that's Bob Smith's sales revenue. Unfortunately, like we said though, this has to do with duplicated values. So we have two Bob Smiths, a Midwest and a Northeast. And as you can see, Excel is going to pull the first Bob Smith it finds. So you could have 100 Bob Smiths, 50. In this case, there are 2. So what we want to do is find that second Bob Smith listed, the Northeast. So what we're going to do is go back to our report tab, and we're going to go ahead and delete this sales revenue box. And we're going to go back to our sales data, and we're going to create a unique identifier. So what we're going to do, and there's several formulas you can use, or functions rather, to get this answer, as well as other workarounds, but we're going to focus on this way in this video. So we're going to do equals CONC, and we are going to select the second formula, and you'll notice it says that it joins several text strings into one text string. You can also use text join, but in this case we are going to use this function, which is concatenate, or concatenate. I've heard it multiple ways, so whatever you want to call it, but this is the function we're going to use. Click tab, text 1, we are going to make this our salesperson, and comma, we are going to make this our region, close parentheses, and you'll notice it kind of created a little identifier here. And now we are going to double click so this goes down to the bottom of our data, and we can see our two Bob Smiths here. So now we need to go back over to our report tab, and this is where things get interesting. Well, we just created a unique identifier in the rightmost column of our data. So we are going to actually use XLOOKUP. So we're going to do equals XLOOKUP tab. Our lookup value, we are going to need to write the concatenate function tab. Our text 1, the order does matter here. So we said that our salesperson was text 1, followed by the region, close parentheses, comma. Now we need the lookup array, which is our sales data, and this is going to be a little bit different than a VLOOKUP, right? So it's kind of the reverse of a VLOOKUP if you want to think about it that way, somewhat accurate. So we are going to select our column, which we created the unique identifier, comma, return array is the sales revenue. This is what the value we want returned. And then we're going to click in parentheses, enter. And now we can double check 181,000 approximately, and that is correct. So that is how to create a unique identifier to get around some of the problems that a VLOOKUP can give you when needing specific values returned.